All right then, I'm very happy that you're here.
Yes.
Go!
Grazie. Hola. Thank you. I am very happy to be here, and I want to take the chance to expand possibilities and imagination for you. I want you to think with your skills. Maybe you are now ready to have a new role. And for that, I want you to stand up, do a little bit of shaking. You can even do like a power punch with your neighbor. Don't punch your neighbor. Thank you. I'm going to give you 3 possibilities that you can dream of, and they are all related with chemicals. Imagine a friend discover a new chemical that can make something wonderful, maybe give us energy in this cold, dark season. I need something stronger than caffeine lately, so yeah. And in order to be able to sell that and to be safe for humans and the environment, there are some steps to do. It have to be registered and it have to be submitted. And I want you to imagine, and once you decided, okay, this is for me, you can sit down. Maybe you want to use your skills to do hazard assessment. Anybody? Hazard assessor? You can sit down? No? Nobody wants to do this? That means to measure and understand the possibility of a chemical to do harm. And you can do that by following very clear guidelines that are established, or maybe you want to push a little bit farther and use new technology. So you can either also collect data that is available from other sources about this substance. You have many, many options here. You can be in a desk, you can be in the lab. Still not convince anybody to be a hazard assessor. That's a pity. Okay, next option, exposure assessment. You can monitor what and how are you interacting with a substance. You can see maybe this is, oh, okay, somebody's choosing already, good. I hope it's not because you're tired. Okay, because exposure, you can see, okay, maybe this chemical interact with you by inhalation, dermal contact, maybe by ingestion. So you also have the possibility to just gather data. You can also be on the lab, because there are some substances we need to understand how we are exposed to them. You can monitor. And the rest of you are going to have to dream about being a risk assessor, because you didn't choose the other 2, so you can sit down. Yeah. And it's combining and mediating. Many of you might remember this image of the shark. That's a nice way to explain the difference between hazard and risk. One of my colleagues wanted to put it here, but I was stubborn and I didn't put the image. So hazard is, okay, a shark can be dangerous, but if you are not swimming in the shark waters, there is no really risk. You are safe. So that's the difference between hazard and risk. Now, in Europe, or in the European community, we have around 200 institutions with all these different roles. They are with all experts with all these different roles. So we have many, many people working with these skills. And since 2 years, they said, okay, we are ready to get together and create a new partnership, because we have many partnerships trying to solve different problems, but now is the time to get together also with regulation and filling gaps that are going to make a direct impact in the policy making. And I'm talking about all these experts. Well, there are many more. These are the work package and task leaders and project leaders. I'm talking about PARC. PARC is the Partnership for the Assessment of Risk from Chemicals. It took 2 years of cooking, and it got approved, and it just started this year in May, and this is what I'm part of, and it's all over Europe. It's quite unique. This is the way it's organized. So we have the overarching structure that coordinates all the work. We have the second layer WP means work package. We have 9 of them. The second layer really makes sure that we're following the pressing needs of the policy making. And then we also have to answer some very urgent research questions. And I am very happy to be part of Work Package 5. I noticed some of Work Package 5 experts are also tonight with us. And what we do is advancing hazard assessment. We want to fill in data gaps because there is information lacking in substances. And we also want to advance the use of novel methodologies because we really need cheaper and faster ways to make substances safe. Now, why? Because we have around 350,000 substances or chemicals. These are possibilities to solve a pressing issue. When we understand and make risk assessment of them faster, we also protect better our consumers, which we already do, but we can always do better. The more the technology moves forward, we can move forward with it. Also, people who are working directly with chemicals, for example, pesticides. I know the word is not so sexy, but pesticides is what make our food affordable. And the way we use it is what makes a difference. And maybe we have a new pesticide that is going to have a better impact and a better way in the environment and on us, and we just need to find ways to assess it faster. And that's the whole motivation behind PARC, to gather the experts and to make all these needs cover. Now, you might be wondering, okay, from all the roles you mentioned, well, maybe you're not wondering, but that's a question all my friends did when I practice and practice over and over. Kiara, what is your role? What do you do? You're talking and talking about PARC, but I don't understand what you do on your everyday. And what I do is another role that we also need, and is scientific management. I just want to make sure that things go smooth and we reach the goals and all these procedures that we have to fulfill get done so that we really make a change and make things faster, safer. So now, enough about PARC and about me. Now what I want is to celebrate you, because tonight we are at the Federal Agency of Risk Assessment of Germany. So it's a fact that 85% of you around have already these skills. And I just want to give you a big applause because what you're doing is urgent, is needed, is relevant, is sometimes complicated, and I just want to celebrate for PARC, for you, and for the future. Yeah. Thank you. I actually, I even brought but I don't know how to use it.
Not yet?
Not yet, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to
do it.
No.
We'll show you.
I don't celebrate so often. I need to practice the celebration part.
No, we will do it in the end, a lot of celebration.
Perfect.
Do you want to leave it here? Should I put it in?
Thank you
Thank you very much.